Lakeside is celebrating Black History Month,
You can help save a life.
and our Quiz Bowl team is heading to districts.
It's February 16th. I'm Javier.
And I'm Mariana, and this is Dragon Nation News. This Tuesday is our next Red Cross blood drive. We talked to Miss Wheeler about what you need to know.
Students here at Lakeside High School are eligible if they're at least 17 years old and in general good health, or if they're 16 in general good health, they can have their parental consent form that we would have. You can get those parental consent forms on the shelf in the cafeteria by the entrance by the restrooms, or you can come here to me and get the forms. We have QR codes all around the building on posters, and they can scan the QR code. A Google Forms document will come up, and they need to fill that out, giving me some information, and then from that information I can determine if they're eligible or not, and then I'll put them on the roster. Right now they are needing all blood types. The reason why they have an emergency is the bad weather that was going around the whole country in January. They had to close about 530 different blood drives. So they're really in need of all blood types. Right now they really need O positive though. O positive is one of the most transfused blood types. The other one they need is O negative because O negative is the universal donor. But all blood types are needed. Giving blood gives us an opportunity to give back. A lot of people think that one person can't make a difference, but a person who donates blood can make a substantial difference in somebody's life. It can help them stay alive. It can help them keep their family together. It just gives them hope, you know, a medical hope of getting well. So one person can make a huge difference, and this is an easy way. It takes about an hour, so it's an easy way for people to make a difference. For most people, you can give blood every 8 weeks, and so that's usually what we have scheduled here at the school, and while we have our four blood drives, we are usually about 8 weeks apart. Depending on what type of blood donation you give, sometimes it's a little longer, but for what we do here, it's usually 8 weeks. Make sure that you eat. Eat a good breakfast that should be high in iron-rich foods. Also, avoid fatty foods. You don't want to eat a lot like a greasy hamburger or something. You might not want to have, you know, a bunch of sausage patties or something for breakfast, but you'd want to have something substantial for breakfast and lunch if you're going to give later in the day. Wear short sleeves. Make sure that you drink extra water. Beforehand, for a few days before you donate, avoid aspirin because that's a blood thinner. You wouldn't be able to donate if you have, you know, a lot of aspirin in you. Also, you don't want to do a lot of caffeine, so if you're a coffee drinker in the morning, keep it to like 1 cup on that day because caffeine will shrink your veins. You want them nice and hydrated. So hydrate, eat well, get a good night's sleep beforehand, and relax. We have people there to try to distract you, and just think about all the good that you're doing for somebody.
It's Black History Month, and this year Mr. Monroe is putting together Lakeside Celebration. Details are still being finalized, but so far the assembly will feature stories of the men and women who have changed the world, a special choir performance, and a message of appreciation under any circumstance. We'll have more details about when this assembly will take place soon.
Our Quiz Bowl team recently took second place in the CBC tournament. We caught up with Mr. Murphy and talked to him about how you can join.
So Quiz Bowl is they compete against other schools. Um, Basically, an advisor will ask questions from either Lakeside or an opposing school, and the students buzz in to answer one of the questions, and whichever school buzzes in first gets to respond. Basically, if you buzz in too early and it's wrong, you miss 5 points. If you buzz in before they're done reading the question, you get some bonus points, and you can earn up to 15 points, basically. And then both schools kind of have an opportunity to answer if one answers incorrectly. You get to join just by showing up after school. We meet on Fridays, right after school, go from like 2:10 to around 3, and we just practice some of the questions from over the past 10 years that have been asked at different Quiz Bowl competitions. So Lakeside is actually the defending conference champion for CVC. This year we took second, but we still have a good opportunity to qualify for the OAC, which is the Ohio Academic Challenge regional competition. So we're looking forward to competing at regionals, and the Ashtabula League, so the county league for CVC for Academic Challenge, takes place in end of March. Watch a lot of Jeopardy and be confident in answering questions, and a lot of times people know it, they're just hesitant to actually answer. So go for it if you know the answer, and stop by, see if you like.
Last week was Valentine's Day. How did you spend yours? That was the question we asked you this week.
What did you do for Valentine's Day?
For Valentine's Day, I just laid in my bed, slept, and ate Taco Bell.
I didn't really do nothing, but my man came over.
Cuddled up. I ate some McDonald's. I gave her gifts and stuff like that. She cried. She actually teared up. She was happy. And that was nice. So it was nice seeing my baby smile. It was her day. You know, Valentine's Day, one of my favorite days. So, yeah.
Here, so my plan was really just like, do them like loyalty test and like mess up everybody's Valentine's Day, to be honest with y'all.
Probably I'm just gonna open my gifts I got from my mom, and then probably watch movies with my sister. That's pretty much it, cause I don't got a date this year.
Same, because we don't got no mans. I'm gonna bake cookies. Yay!
Lakeside Dragon basketball is on a roll. Brian joined us now with sports.
Thanks, Mariana. The boys basketball team had their senior night last Friday. They beat Perry in a nail-biting finish that came down to the last second with a score of 57-56. The contributing scorers on the team were Chase Newsom and Connor Meade, who had 5 points each, and Alex Salvatore with 6, and Aiden Athley with 12, and Dylan Newsom with 29 leading the way. Also, congratulations to senior wrestlers Lucas Elam and King Amari Wright for going undefeated at the Doug Gibbs Memorial Tournament last weekend. And congratulations to Mackin Classic for advancing to the district tournament for the 100 to 200 meter freestyle. That's all for the last week's sports recap. Back to you, Mario.
Thank you, Brian. We'll see you next week.
That's your Dragon Nation news. Have a great week, Lakeside.